Hello, good evening and welcome to Pits to Podiums, our exclusive coverage of the JK Tyre Volkswagen Vento Cup 2015, India's iconic one-make racing series for young drivers. Taking ahead more than 40 years of enriching global motorsport legacy of Volkswagen, Volkswagen Motorsport India commenced operations with the Polo Cup India in 2010. And after 5 successful years of nurturing young and talented racing drivers and promoting them to the next level of racing, Volkswagen Motorsport India makes a shift from the Polos to the Ventos. And to take us through this entire season of racing, we have with us Sirish Vissa, head of Volkswagen Motorsport India. Sirish, thank you once again for being part of the show.
Absolute pleasure.
Right, time for race 4, but quickly, race 3, it was a topsy-turvy ride for many, a few accidents and as many as 3 yellow flags.
Yeah, we had 1 red flag and 3 yellow flags, which is not the best performance from our drivers. I expect a lot better from them.
Right, but for an audience point of view, it's a lot of fun. You see these cars, taking these turns, skidding. Okay, but
Yes.
but for somebody who's organizing it or for the drivers, it's never a good sign.
It's never a good sign because we expect all of our drivers to respect each other on track and give each other racing room. And I think they sort of forgot about that this last race.
Right, so how did race 3 pan out? What were the turning points and what really happened in all of that? As you mentioned some time back, yes, it was a little topsy-turvy. Let's quickly take a look at the recap of race number 3.
Race 3 of the JK Tyre Volkswagen Vento Cup was one of the closest races of this season. Anandit Reddy was on pole, while Sailesh Boylasetti started second. Unfortunately, Rajiv Srivastava climbed on Sailesh's bumper. Resultant Sailesh was forced to retire in the first lap itself. Raghav Sharma, who started third on the grid, was unlucky as Harkrishan Wadia crashed on and took him along to the rubbers. Anandit was enjoying all the action going on behind him as he cruised his way to the podium. Ishan Dodiwala finished second, while seasoned campaigner Karminder completed the podium.
Well, one man showing a lot of consistency so far in this race or other competition has been Anandit Reddy. And Sirish, yet again, if you take a look at his performance and going by the manner in which he's finishing his races, you'd want to believe that he's a top contender right now.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's done a phenomenal job, but the surprise is Ishan in second place, which is the first podium for him. So it's really impressive and I'm happy to see him there. But the big surprise is Ritwik Thomas, who's a rookie this year, finishing in 4th place. So that's very nice to see. He's a Bangalore boy too.
Absolutely. It's good to see new faces coming in the top 5 or top 4. And well, unfortunately, as Harikrishan Wadia and Raghav Sharma not finishing their races, that was an unfortunate incident.
It was a very unfortunate incident. I mean, and Raghav was pretty much a victim in this case because Harikrishan Wadia went across and Raghav had nowhere to go. He ended up running into him, and which stopped the race because they had to fix the tire wall at the track. So, it's racing, can't help it.
How would drivers like the ones who finished in 13, 14, 15 now look at this particular situation of theirs? It's race 3 completed. They have 7 more races to go. There's a lot of catch-up now that they'll have to do, but is it going to be a Herculean task for them to pull themselves back to the top in terms of the points?
You can never say it's a Herculean task, but it is definitely not easy. I mean, it is, if they're consistent, I think they can still move ahead. I mean, like I said, Raghav Sharma, who was started the race in 3rd spot, crashing out over here is a very unfortunate thing for him. But, same thing could happen to everybody else, so you never know.
Right, Anandit Reddy finishing first in race 3, but what happens in race 4 now? The reverse grid comes into play, and that's where you can see Anandit Reddy. He's at number 8 now. Once again,
Yes.
It throws open, a lot of chances for many to catch up and probably, get the points as well.
Oh, absolutely. You've got Pradeep Rao, who is on pole, a new driver this year. Sahil, who finished on the podium, in round 1. So it's interesting to see him back up there. So we've got Vigneshwar up there. So should be fun.
Right, and a few names as well that we'll see in the bottom of the grid at this point in time. And Raghav Sharma would be eager to give a good account of himself, and he'll be hoping that he stays away from most of the cars. All he'll need to do is at least complete a race and get the points, which is most important. The grid position at this point in time: Pradeep Rao and Sahil Ghauri at 1 and 2. But the names to watch out for is Anandit Reddy, Karminder Singh, Ishan Dodiwala. These names could well be once again showing up at the top.
Absolutely. And I mean, the other names to look out for is you've got both Raghav and Sailesh towards the back over there. So, they're going to be coming forward. So it's going to be exciting to watch them.
Right. Any surprise package you're putting your money on at this point in time that you feel could probably surprise everybody?
Good question. I mean, it's too close to call for me.
Okay, all right. Nevertheless, it'll be a very interesting race because, as we mentioned some time back, it's the reverse grid that comes into play and everybody gets an opportunity to give a good shot at this particular race. We'll head into a short break, but when we come back, all the action from race 4. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.